great to be here because I am from Tustin. Do you have any Tustin OGs here? Oh, geez. Okay, so Tustin is probably best known for nothing. I had a privileged upbringing with a personal chef, Chef Boyardee. And actually, I ran away at the tender age of 30. Now I live down in South County, near Coto de Caza, which translated from Spanish means out of reach. Actually, the homes are quite affordable if you happen to make $80,000 to $100,000 per month, preferably more. I certainly do not. All right, so I stopped off at Carl's Jr. on the way here, and I ordered one of those triple bypass Western bacon cheeseburgers. You know that? Yeah, the guy's like, "Is that for here to go in the ambulance?" For here? Then he hands me a form. I'm like, "What's this?" Turns out I had to fill out a form just in case something happens. So I chose DNR, do not resuscitate. And I live to tell the story. I'm actually trying to quit fast food, but unfortunately it's going terribly, so I'm still eating. Let's see what I want to tell you next. So, do you guys notice a lot of people who try to look younger by having cosmetic surgery and Botox treatments? You notice a lot of people? Yeah. Next time you drive, flip over your sun visor and look at your vanity mirror. If you look closely, it says objects in mirror are older than they appear. You know how you know you've gone too far with the plastic surgery? If your wax dummy looks more like you than you do, you've gone too far. So, I was surprised to learn that 3/4 of people said they liked their driver's license picture. I found this puzzling, like, why? Then I figured it out. Think about it. You're younger, thinner, you have more hair, less of it gray, right? What's not to like? I don't know anyone who renews by mail requesting an age-progressed photo to match their current age, except maybe a young person. I've actually looked at a lot of driver's licenses in my time because I used to be a comedy traffic school instructor. And many of the students leave the class with PTSD, which is post-traffic school disorder. And this consists of chronically driving below the speed limit, chronically signaling for lane changes and turns, and then regularly stopping for red lights and stop signs. It's very, very sad. Actually, on a very good day, I got, "Hey Seth, where can we see you perform?" And on a bad day, it's more like, "Hey Seth, why is it called comedy traffic school?" The most common feedback I got was, "Hey Seth, good class, better than last time, but I hope I never see you again." And sometimes they did. Those are called return customers or repeat offenders. So for my main hustle, I chose high school math teacher or mathematician. I can take students' lack of interest in math and make it even worse just by starting a lesson. Yeah, it's great. The only thing more rewarding than teaching teens math is not teaching teens math. So I get questions like, "Mr. Sultan, when are we ever going to use sine and cosine in real life? Come on." I'm like, "You will. A loan app has places to sine and cosine." But let's not go off on a tangent, okay? Students hate math, there's no question, but they love to drive their teacher crazy by not doing their work. So I gave them a little pep talk. I said, "Look, don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is how we learn in life and in math." And it worked great. I had a student turn in 3 weeks of late work, and he got 100% wrong. All right, so students like to drive, unfortunately. They crash most often, actually more often than any other group. You know why? Because they learn to drive playing Grand Theft Auto. You can put teens to good use. Here's what you do. Just make them the designated passenger. That way you can use the diamond lane. right? You could even use that as a punishment. All you have to do is take their phone away, have them ride in the trunk. That's it. There you go. So, red light camera tickets cost $500. Kind of gives new meaning to money shot, right? You know, someone who knew I taught traffic school, he's like, Seth, how do you beat those red light cameras? I was like, come here. All you have to do is stop for the red. It works every time. All right, that's my time. Thanks so much.